There are no misconceptions about me.
50 Cent has announced that Season 2 of his explosive Diddy documentary, Sean Combs, The Reckoning, is officially on the way, and this time, Janice Combs is reportedly taking center stage. The new footage could reveal the woman behind Diddy's rise and her alleged influence on the bad boy empire. Reports claim Netflix left the footage out of Season 1, but 50 Cent isn't backing down. He now plans to release it directly on YouTube, promising revelations fans have never seen before.
Let me introduce you to my mom, called Ma Dukes.
Hi.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating. What's up, Ma?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too.
It all starts with Diddy's childhood. In the Netflix documentary, childhood friend Tim Patterson recalled that Combs' father, a Harlem street figure, was killed when Diddy was still a toddler. Afterward, his mother Janice took control, reportedly turning their home into a hotspot for high-profile parties. Those gatherings allegedly gave a young Diddy his first glimpse into a world of power, influence, and street reputation. And according to Patterson, everyone in the neighborhood knew what was happening behind those doors.
First of all, that's his mother. Wrong, right, or indifferent, she gonna lie, steal, kill, and protect her child. That's what she's supposed to do. But the apple don't fall far from the tree, man. You gotta realize that. You know, he didn't get all this from his daddy, because he didn't know his daddy, even though they try to say his daddy was some big time drug dealer in the whole 9 yards. You understand? He didn't get this from his daddy. You gotta realize, man, you know, his mother had a modeling agency, and it was alleged that it was also Ladies of the Night, a prostitution ring too, or these ladies was doing things other than model.
From the beginning, Janice appeared determined to stay close to power and influence, reportedly marrying a prominent Harlem figure to enter that world. After Diddy's father died, Patterson claimed she began molding her son into the centerpiece of her ambitions. He recalled a stage inside their living room, where Diddy and others danced and performed as guests cheered, "Do that dance, baby." Diddy absorbed every second, learning remarkably early how attention, fame, and power could command a room.
When I said Diddy mother might be the originator of the freak-offs. All right, so tomorrow Peacock is dropping. According to the Rolling Stone, the doc features an alleged childhood friend of Puff's, hip-hop producer Tim Dog Patterson. He alleged that Janice, Diddy's mom, would often throw parties at Diddy's childhood home. He says that during the parties, it wasn't uncommon to walk into rooms where adults was having sex. I mean, that was just their normal.
The darker side of Diddy's childhood emerges as people close to him describe how calculated his mother's influence allegedly became. Sources familiar with the family, including Gene Deal, have claimed that Diddy and Janice's unusually close dynamic often made others uncomfortable. According to them, she was teaching him how to attract attention, command admiration, and maintain control. Lessons that may have helped shape his relentless pursuit of power in the music industry.
This man was talking about that his mother could take her palms and bend over and put them down on the floor. Not bend over, but she could stand straight up and put her palms on the floor, bruh. He's saying that about his mother. Who describes any of their mother action like that in a sexual way? And then, you know, I don't know how many dudes do kiss their mother in their mouth when they 50, 60 years old or something like that. That's them, that's their whole thing, man. But that was a little kind of weird for me.
The patterns Diddy witnessed as a child allegedly became the blueprint for the world he later created, including the infamous parties surrounding his name. Sources claim Janice knew exactly what was happening, while multiple eyewitnesses reportedly saw her attending several of those events. To them, she wasn't merely watching from the sidelines, she appeared to be quietly reinforcing the path she had laid out years earlier, revealing just how deeply her influence may have shaped the man Diddy became.
Diddy has said this, he said, when I give a party, I have to have an ambulance outside of the house. Paramedics ready. that people had to take IVs. Remember the time that him and his mama kissed each other on the lips?
Yeah, I remember that video.
Do you remember that both of them was getting an IV at the same time?
Yeah, I did notice that, yep.
That's from the Diddy Freak Off party.
Gene Deal admitted he always sensed something unusual about the bond between Diddy and his mother. After Diddy's father died, Janice reportedly made him the man of the house, placing enormous pressure on him while he was still a child. As he grew older, her influence allegedly became more controlling and intrusive. She remained deeply involved in his social life and parties, guiding his choices and reinforcing the behaviors that would eventually shape his rise to power.
So my whole thing about this thing is that I'm not saying that she was ever at a freak off, she was ever at that type of party, but you can't tell me Miss Janice Combs, who was always at the regular parties, didn't know nothing about the freak off parties.
Cassie allegedly exposed disturbing details about what happened inside the Combs household. Janice's influence reportedly extended into nearly every part of Diddy's life, including unusual family rituals that left witnesses shocked and uncomfortable. Those close to them described an environment that felt strange, controlling, and impossible to forget, one that may have shaped Diddy in ways outsiders could never fully understand.
What kind of man puts his hands on his mother? The same kind of man that parties with his mom, the same kind of man who kisses his mom in the mouth, the same kind of man who seems to have accurate knowledge that his elderly mother can put both of her hands, her palms on the floor while she's standing up, bent over. You never seen the Instagram video where he was talking about how his mom is still young and spry and how she still liked the party and how they was getting a IV drip?
Oh, damn.
And she was kissing him in the mouth on the video. It was like, yeah, my mom can bend over and touch the floor with her palms. It's a very, very, very weird relationship.
Diddy's childhood was reportedly surrounded by chaos and influence far beyond anything considered normal. While he was still young, Janice allegedly maintained a non-stop social scene inside their home, directing the steady flow of people coming and going. Those who witnessed it called the situation an open secret. Diddy watched it all closely, absorbing his mother's control, organization, and command of power, lessons that may have later shaped how he built and ruled his music empire.
We had always thought that she had a modeling agency, but it wasn't a modeling agency. It was more of a brothel that she ran for high-profile drug dealers and athletes.
Unsurprisingly, Janice has condemned the documentary and publicly denied its allegations. But here's what has people talking. Despite the damaging nature of these claims, neither she nor Diddy has reportedly filed a lawsuit against 50 Cent or Netflix. Some observers believe that silence speaks volumes, speculating that the story 50 is presenting may be closer to the truth than the Combs family is willing to admit.
She said, these inaccuracies regarding my son Sean's upbringing and family life are intentionally done to mislead viewers and to further harm our reputation.
Janice reportedly taught Diddy everything he knew about business, but insiders claim her role went much deeper. Although Diddy was the public face of Bad Boy, he allegedly didn't own its stock, with key assets remaining under his mother's control. Interviews and footage gathered by 50 Cent reportedly portray Janice as the gatekeeper of the label's finances. Some sources even claim Diddy transferred critical documents to her as a strategic way to protect assets and create deniability, revealing who may have truly controlled the empire behind the scenes.
It's Janice Combs. Janice Combs is Bad Boy. Man. You don't actually sign to Diddy. His name is on a dotted line, but you actually sign it to Janice Combs. It's a paper trail, so nothing can come bite me. If you come for me, you ain't coming for me. I ain't got nothing. You going to my mama.
So why did Janice allegedly own everything while Diddy remained the face of the empire? The answer may trace back to December 1991. when Diddy organized a celebrity charity basketball game at City College. Before it began, a crowd surge triggered a horrific stampede that killed 9 people. After facing lawsuits from the victims' families, Diddy reportedly understood how quickly his assets could be exposed, possibly explaining why ownership was later kept under his mother's name.
And according to the New York Daily News, before the basketball game started, people who weren't let inside, they broke a window, swarmed toward the entrance of the gym, all went down a staircase. The doors at the bottom of those stairs opened towards the stairs, not towards the gym. So once a crowd got down there, they couldn't get the doors open and people started being crushed. 9 people died. Dozens of others were injured. And there were no criminal charges that were ever filed against anyone for the stampede, but multiple families and injured victims.
Gene Deal, who claims he witnessed the disaster firsthand, places the responsibility directly on Diddy. According to Deal, security was dangerously inadequate, clear warnings went ignored, and the deadly stampede could have been prevented. Many still believe Diddy should have been held accountable for the chaos that claimed 9 lives, a devastating example of what can happen when power and influence are not matched by responsibility.
And Eddie's the one called me on the walkie-talkie and said, yo, Jessica just locked me in outside the gym, Gene. You couldn't go down the steps after they bum rushed the door. You understand? I had to run around the whole gym on the outside, around the gym, down the steps, run across the basketball court, and open the front door. When I opened that one door, because it pushed inside, people start squeezing through that. Then I just kept doing the doors, and people was coming in there, falling dead, right out, just falling out right there. And once they got in there, they just fell out. It was crazy, bro.
Diddy's unusually close bond with his mother was striking, but the deeper impact of his upbringing became even clearer in how he later treated his own family, revealing troubling patterns that continued long after his childhood ended.
His children arriving in court for day 1 of their father's trial in New York, hands gripped in solidarity.
Do you still believe your dad's innocent? How did you feel hearing that testimony? You apologize on behalf of your father. Do you believe your father's innocent? Do you talk about your father's innocence? Your daddy does for you! Your daddy does for you for abusing women! That's right!
Subscribe and turn on notifications, because if 50 Cent releases the reported Season 2 footage, every revelation could completely reshape what we thought we knew, and you won't want to miss what happens next.